Good morning, traders. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Showdown. Here in the Showdown, we do some live trading and some analysis on some pairs. We use the Pip Hunter tool to go ahead and implement these trades. Quick update this morning in our Discord. You can see this morning we did close 10 trades from yesterday's trades without Dow Remote, closing 300 net pips. What a good morning to start. You're on Friday without Dow Remote. And also you're on the Pip Hunter tool for the level 1 VIP. We did close the New Zealand CAD for 70 net pips. And we hold our Euro US dollar. It hit our TP at 80 net pips. So we closed those positions out this morning in our Discord. If you guys are not part of the Discord, go ahead and join us, man. Be a part of our community here as we do some trading every morning in our daily sessions. All right. With that being said, guys, I got FxBigDog in the house, and we're gonna go ahead and analyze some pairs, throw some live trades using our Pip Hunter tool. So get ready. We're gonna start right after this.
All righty, traders. Good afternoon, good morning. Should I call it Preachy Friday? I mean, we got to start praying about this US dollar rally that we've just seen. It's beating us in the ass right now. And so, actually, that was not the right word to say. But in any case, it's really kicking our ass this morning. And, well, it is what it is. The question here is this market going to continue? Or is it just a case of everyone saw the data coming out, and then with the data coming out, what do? They went ahead and looked at the news, and they're like, "Oh crap! Are you kidding me? What is going on?" And now they're going to go ahead and say, "Well, you know what? It is what it is." And the thing is, I think the market's going to settle down, realize what's going on, and we're going to see the market drop back down. Now, just a quick analysis on the dollar CAD right now. I see resistance here, right at the top right here. Price is trading right there. We spoke about this a couple of weeks ago. And we said, listen, I won't be surprised if the market wants to pop up above this high just to get to this level right here before it sells off again. So I'm not completely sold in on this rally. I think it's a fake breakout of this previous highs. I think we're going to get the market to come back down below this again, and we're going to start seeing the market back down south again. Why do I say that? Well, I say that because if you actually go to the dollar index and take a look at the dollar index setting up, we actually have a nice little bull crown setting up. Now you're thinking, Big Dog, you just said it's going to sell off, and you're talking about bull crown. Well, it needs to form, and this is the thing. We've got the market creating this left tip right here. It created highs up here. The market dropped back down south. We did take out that previous high. Now we want to see a retracement move back down to support here. So traders, yes, I do think that we're going to see a little further downside move before we actually see the rally. And so therefore, I'm still bearish on the dollar despite of what's going on. And to be honest with you, I mean, if I have to level up with you on this right here, really the market's still in this range, okay? We're still trading inside this range between support and resistance here. We just have a little bit of a breakout, and I think this is going to be a false breakout. I think the market's going to come back down to support again. So we're going to see how the next few days, today, hopefully we get a good close today, but then on Monday and Tuesday, we'll see how the market shapes up. I think by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we might be coming back down into this area right here and selling off. Now, let's not forget about news, all right? We just had some news that came out this morning, and we've got some important news for the Canadians coming out on Tuesday. Rate decision on Tuesday. We'll see how the market deals with that. But this is what I want you to look at. Take a look right here. We have Canadian data, and we have U.S. data that came out this morning. U.S. data showed very positive news, and we had some negative news coming out of the Canadians for the Canadians. Now, that would cause a US dollar CAD rally, all right? But again, the only reason why we had this strong move is because 1 week, one strong, we're definitely going to get a strong move based on that data. But again, I don't think it's going to sustain itself for too much longer. If you look at US oil is, I mean, it is rocketing to the moon. It's at $86 a barrel right now. Trust me, things are not looking good for US oil because everyone doesn't like US oil rallying, right? Except for the Canadians. They love it because you know why? Because they're producing oil at $72 a barrel. They're making a lot more money if oil prices push up higher. So all of this stuff is really good for the Canadians, and you would think the Canadian dollar would strengthen due to this. Well, I think they're on the sideline waiting for the waiting for the Canadian rate decision coming out on Tuesday. I think the Canadians are going to see a higher push in their currency come Tuesday next week. We're going to see some strong Canadian dollar. And if that takes place, then what's going to happen to US dollar CAD? US dollar CAD's going to sell off. So I think it will be good if we can see the market hovering back down here and maybe even below this resistance by Tuesday next week. If we below here by Tuesday next week, it's all selling on the US dollar CAD as the Canadian dollar strengthens. And that would mean that the CAD Swiss will also take off to the moon as well, with the Canadian dollar strengthening as well. So a lot of good things to look forward to between now and Tuesday next week. Oh, hold on. I got to make sure. Is it Tuesday next week, Cameron? I might be. I believe it's Tuesday next week. I think it's Tuesday next week. Let's see here. Tuesday next week. And boom, check the lock. There it is. All right. So we. Oh no, snap! It's not. It's Wednesday. All right. So we need to wait until Wednesday. All right. So Wednesday we got rate decision coming up. Already proposing that they're going to keep the rates unchanged. It's all about what they say in the verbiage. And of course, if there's a surprise on the day, should I be like Joe Biden? There's going to be a surprise. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't want to do that. That was pretty corny. All right. So the deal is this. We're going to take a look and see how the markets react this morning, how it goes ahead and puts out some sort of reaction on the closing of the European market. But we're going to put some trades in this morning, Cam. All right, we're going to put some trades in this morning.
I like it.
Shoot off with a sell on the US dollar CAD just because we're at resistance. I mean, listen here. I am not the one that I'm not like a sheep that follows the trend. All right. When I see the resistance, I know even if the trend's up, resistance is going to hold. And so I like to trade against the trend sometimes just because I buy support and I sell resistance. So with that being said, Cameron, let's go ahead and fire the first trade of the morning on the US dollar CAD. And you're probably looking at me, guys, and you're saying, oh my gosh, Gary has lost his mind. Yeah, I've lost my mind. All right, Cameron, let's sell. What price did we get? We got 37. So 36.37. There we go, traders. Hey, if you're not following us in our Telegram channel, you might want to go ahead and do that. Check out our Telegram channel. We got trades that are coming up, popping up. Every trade that we do here in this live session pops up on our Telegram channel, right? So check it out, guys. We got this going right here. Live trade. Boom, shakalak. There it is. I like that word, boom, shakalak. There it is. We got that trade that's posted here in our Telegram channel. Check it out. And let's go ahead and check out another trade. Cam, what do you got for us, buddy?
I'm just going to quickly just, I was hoping I got the US dollar CAD just because I have some positions in there. As one of the trades we're holding.
Tell me to sell. Tell me to sell.
Well, we're holding multiple buy positions right now, and I want to go ahead and just explain my game plan here to the VIP members of what I'm looking for and what we're going to be targeting as we're holding now 7 positions, I believe. 7 positions we're holding, which is I love when we hold these positions and we have this big impulsive move and we're looking out for rebalancing, right? So this is a good opportunity to take more than just 20 net pips is usually what we target. But this is a good opportunity to take more than that. So looking at the US dollar CAD, looking at the daily, first thing is I had my wave structure here, right? Okay.
Ooh,
We
I
can
love it.
see that our fourth wave correction here, the resistance is where we expect price to come back to sweep these highs. So one thing I do talk about in my VIP Pip Hunter sessions is that we there's 4 things that causes the market to move, right? About 4 things is liquidity. Market's looking to move to grab liquidity, either sell side or buy side, or we're looking for rebalancing insufficiency, market moves to rebalance insufficiency or rebalancing equilibrium, right? And I talk about those things multiple times in these shows and in our VIP sessions. So first thing is price is coming back to sweep this area of this buy side. Okay, at these highs, this is what we call buy side liquidity. So price is sweeping this buy side liquidity. Once we get a sweep of these, we're sitting at an area of supply. Keep that in mind as well. We're sitting at an area of supply, key area of supply. If I back up here, you can see these highs where we see key area of supply. So not only are we sweeping buy side liquidity, we can also see, looking at the 4-hour, is we have a nice displacement to the upside, showing imbalance areas. Okay. So not only that, we have insufficiency, we have price sweeping the buy side liquidity. So this is a good opportunity. Like Big Dog said, we should start seeing some correction and looking for rebalancing equilibrium. We use our retracements. Here we can see our 50% where we look for discount and our 6.2. This is a key area where I expect price to retrace. We have order blocks here as well. I don't talk too much about that, but we have order blocks in this area where we see insufficiency. So this is a key area where I can see price retrace at, and maybe even further to go ahead and hit discount 50%. So these are the
Ken,
levels
did
that
you say you've got? Sorry, did you say you got buy positions or sell positions?
I'm holding buy positions.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah, sell positions,
I'm
buddy.
holding sell positions.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. I just looked
Thank
on
you
your
for
thing and I'm like,
correcting me
you
there.
got sell positions holding.
Sorry, thank you for correcting me there. I'm
Yeah,
holding
you
sell
bet, you bet. You got
positions.
it, buddy.
Yes, I'm holding sell positions. We're looking for price to move down, not up, right? I'll be out of this trade. So yes, we're looking for a sell off here, and this is where I'm going to be targeting. So I'll break even right now with 7 positions at 35.59, and we're only in 7 positions, and you're trading to the 6.2 is about 16, 18 pips. So really, I'm looking for this area right here. I might only be targeting about 10 gross pips. So if we're in 7 positions, I'm really going to be targeting 70 gross pips here in this area where we see our 50% and 6.2 in between this area. Okay, so that's why I'm going to be targeting on the US dollar CAD, just to give you guys an update there as well.
You know what I'm going to say, Cameron? I'm going to add this as well and say, you know what? If price closes out back below 3,600, we're heading down to 3,500 and down to 3,200. I really believe it, because if all of the stuff that's just come out right here, the Fed's coming out yesterday and saying, "Hey, we're not going to be cutting interest rates very very soon." In fact, they said no for the rest of the year. They're not even considering to cut interest rate. I think that with all of this happening right now, I think the market's going to go ahead and sell off big time on the dollar, because there's not a lot of good things happening right now. We've got high inflation, got jobs. I think is certainly an inflated number. I don't think the job numbers is right. There's just gas prices are going up. Now all of this stuff, you would think that the Feds would talk about interest rate hikes, right? But they're talking about, no, we're not going to cut interest rates. But it's like, listen, what about all the stuff that's happening right now with inflation, with this, all this? Inflation is not at a cool number that they would like to accept. You know, before it used to be like we have to be at 2%. Now it's like, well, we're okay at 3.2%. Are you kidding me? At 3.2%, that's not the real inflation number. We know inflation number is way, way higher. So it's like, what's going on here? Why are the Feds doing what they're doing? I mean, are they trying to do this because of elections coming up at the end of the year, that they have to go ahead and stabilize things and like, oh, everything's good. Meantime, it's not good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think the US is in a good place right now. And I do think that there's going to be more money flowing out of the dollar and into other things like gold, crypto market, maybe emerging markets, something outside the dollar and that's why I think that the US dollar is going to lose ground. It just is what it is. So anyway, all right, Cam, let's move on to the next currency pair. Thank you for that. And by the way, this is what I love about what Cameron does in his trading rooms. He really talks about really important things that are happening, and he talks about these insufficient areas and insufficiencies and supply and demand levels and all of these things that really play a big role in your trading. And you need to understand these things so that you can be a little more calmer. All right, unlike me, I'm on like major Red Bull right now when the markets do what it's doing right now. So let's go take a look at another pair right here.
Yep. So you want me to go ahead and do the
yeah,
euro
absolutely. You got the field. Yep.
So just like I was saying, right? Price looked for liquidity. Here we have buy side liquidity. take a look at this. Price sweeps buy side liquidity. We get a retracement, rebalancing, insufficiency. You can see price moved into insufficiency. Also rebalancing equilibrium. There we go. Hit off 50%. Shows nice rejection right here. Okay. We're not in an oversold position. Let me go to the 1 hour. Do we see some positive divergence setting up here in the 1 hour? Not really seeing positive divergence on the 1 hour here. Yeah. We got a nice insufficiency candle here as well. That price could move up to rebalance this insufficiency here. So first thing is I noticed, right, is that we have price hit out area where we got now discount. Looking at the 50-minute time frame, I'm trying to go to the smaller time frame. We can expect price to pull up to rebalance this area. Now, we need more than that, all right? We need a little bit more than that to go ahead and close 20 pips here on the euro US dollar. As you can see, 20 pips is about right here. So possibly can get this move as we're rebalancing this area. Looking at the 1 hour, once again, not seeing divergence. I like to usually see divergence at this area where we get our retracement. But because we're expecting a weakness in the US dollar, I'm expecting correction in the US dollar, I'm going to still stick with the buy here. And we're sitting here at our rebalancing equilibrium where our 50% is. So usually we see a nice good move to the upside here. Maybe price wants to take out these highs. Looking at the smaller time frame, this could be another buy side liquidity. So I'm going with a buy here on the euro US dollar.
Okay. I like that. I like it a lot. All right. Now, listen here, guys. I want to go ahead and say this. All right. I want to go ahead and put this out there. We look at the markets from a perspective based on support and resistance. There are trends that we pay a little more attention to, but it's not really important for us to pay attention to the trends because, especially in the larger time frames, when you're looking for a short-term gain. But when you're in multiple positions, then we go ahead and revert and say, all right, let's go ahead and reevaluate it. Market's gone against us. What is the market doing overall? And then looking at an overall directional bias is then important for us to go ahead and trade, right? And so in order to be able to trade that and be successful in that, you have to understand the short-term movement, but also understand the long-term outlook if the market does not move according to what your short-term plan was. And so that's the type of things that Cameron teaches inside the trading rooms, and that's the things that we teach here at Traders Network Club is how to be able to do those type of things and how to be able to survive through market corrections, right? Not just through market trends. And so that's the things that's important for everyone to understand, not just trends, but understand how market corrections can be used in shorter time frames. Now, traders, everything we do here, we do to help you guys be successful in trading. And one of the things that we've done is that we've partnered with a broker that we are offering some great opportunities for you to get involved. Now, before I go into the next currency pair, let's go ahead and run a video here. Alrighty, awesome. All right, guys. Well, listen here. This is the deal. Make sure you go ahead and check out our website. We've got some sponsored offers right here that you can get access to our products absolutely free by opening up a trading account with our sponsored brokers. You can get up to 12 months free access to our services. Check out our website, go to the sponsored pro offerings, and you'll be able to get connected to some of our top performing products that we're going to be giving to you absolutely free. Make sure you check that out. All right. Now, traders, let's go ahead and dive into the next trading opportunity. Now, we did get in on the US dollar. I got into the US dollar and I sold at 37. So we should be about 13 pips in the money already. We're about 7 pips away from taking profit on that trade. Let's go take a look at the CAD Swiss. You know why I want to go to the CAD Swiss right here, traders? Is because this is a retracement move that we're expecting. I see that the monthly target just a little bit lower, around about 66.10. We're about 15 pips away from that, but I'm good to go ahead and start entering the market right about now. Now, if you look at the daily time frame, A lot of you might go look at the daily time frame, look at the oscillator and go, damn, kid, we're at an extreme overbought condition, and therefore we're expecting price to go ahead and move down south. The thing is this, even though we've got this overbought condition right here, right, I want to go ahead and show you something right about here. Here we had an overbought condition right here. What happened? Market retraced, all right, and then we went back up again, right? Same thing's going to happen here. Market's going to retrace, which we're happening right here, and the price is going to move back up again with momentum. And even if it doesn't, even if the oscillator doesn't go bullish and take out the highs right here, this is going to be divergence here, all right? So we need price to move up higher in order to have divergence setting up. Having an overbought condition is not enough information to go ahead and say, let's sell. And I'm going to tell you guys a story when I started 30 years ago, all right? When I started 30 years ago, there was bank traders that I learned how to trade. But this is the thing. They taught me how to trade an oscillator that showed overbought, oversold. I even know the indicator. That doesn't even exist today. It was called the PCI, Percentage Chance Indicator. And it was an oscillator that showed overbought, oversold conditions. I just knew that when it's in an overbought area, sell. If it's in an oversold area, buy. And in hindsight, it looked like it was great until I actually started implementing it. When I started implementing that trade, all right, it didn't turn out to be that great because what happened is the non-farm payroll came out and I was trading in the opposite direction as the market moved, and I knew nothing about fundamentals. I just knew this PCI indicator. If I'm in an oversold, overbought, I buy or sell. And so I went ahead and I got into the market, and I will not forget it. It was the pound US dollar. I have another word for that pair, but I'm not going to say it. Just keep it PG-13 here. So the thing is this. I got into the trade and into the pound US dollar. We sold that for 3 days. I was sitting watching that, and I didn't add new positions. I didn't know what else to do. The market just went against me, continued until I ran out of money. I didn't know how to manage my risk. I knew nothing about risk management to a point where I lost 80% of my capital in 3 days. That's how I started trading. And then the point is that I'm making right here is that we have to realize that price action plays a lot bigger role than just indicators. Indicators are lagging, but also it's a sign. All right, it's a sign of things to come. Hey, just like we're going to see the eclipse, the solar eclipse coming up on the 8th of April. Is it the end of the world? No, it's a sign. It's a sign of things to come, because this is what it is, traders. In trading the markets, right? Trading the markets, it's all about looking at certain things that give you indications of what is to come. And so this right now, when I look at this right here, it's an indication that there is possibly a bearish pattern in a form of divergence or maybe a rising wedge that could be appearing very soon, that's going to give us an opportunity to look for a deeper retracement on the CAD Swiss. So for right now, even despite of this overbought condition, I say screw those two traders that taught me how to sell and buy off the PCI, all right? Because right now, with an overbought condition right here, I'm looking to go ahead and buy further because I'm expecting price to bounce off the support and move north. So we're at what, 66.20? Okay, let's go ahead and throw a buy on the CAD Swiss. We're in the CAD Swiss still? Do we have a position on that?
No, we don't.
So we have 0 positions holding right now, right?
Yeah, so you want to go buy?
Yep, go ahead and buy. All right, cool.
Yep.
Sweet. All right, we're in. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the next pair, Cam. What do you got?
Yeah. And that's just something I'm expecting too. I mentioned there as well on the CAD Swiss. I mentioned as well in my VIP session this week. I said we're going to see a sweep of these lows. You can see, look, price is building liquidity here. Look at this. Price is building liquidity here on the sell side liquidity. Sweep that liquidity. We're looking for discount. We got this dealing range right here. We're looking for discount. Price needs to come, take out this 50% for discount, and then we're going to look for that correction back, that impulsive move back up. So, yeah, I expected this correction back to this area at 6,600. Okay?
Yeah, a lot of people look at it and go, oh my gosh, what's happening to the CAD Swiss?
Yeah.
Guys, what goes up must come down, right, Cam?
Yeah. Well, if you were in our VIP sessions, you would have heard me explain why we expected this, and I'm expecting this retracement. And then once price hits these areas, we should see that next impulsive move. That's what we're anticipating. So going to the New Zealand CAD or Aussie CAD, let's see what we want to look here. Which one we want to do? We'll go take a look at the New Zealand CAD. And we're expecting a continuous bearish move there on the CAD Swiss. So we still expect a little bit of weak Canadian dollars as moving into those areas. So we can expect price to be moving up a little higher as well. So looking at this New Zealand CAD, we have this downswing. Okay. Getting correction. Where do we expect? Right? Discount. Or is price targeting insufficiency, rebalancing insufficiency? Well, let's take a look here at the daily. Daily, we don't see too much. Yes, here's an imbalance candle right here. That's a lot to the upside here. That's going to be above our retracement area. Okay, I don't think price is going to move there. If you work to our 4-hour, we can see here's an imbalance candle right here. So here we got imbalance right now. We do see a little bit of negative divergence forming. Okay, it's forming right now as we're coming to this area. So we're just about 20 pips away from our 50%. Okay. Very overbought. I'll tell you what, just like FxBigDog did on the CAD Swiss, we went with a buy, even though we might see maybe a continuous move here. Not much, not really that much, maybe about 20 pips before we see this retracement. I am going to do the same thing on the New Zealand CAD, is that we just got out of the New Zealand CAD this morning, as I mentioned in the intro. We were buying, and I was expecting price to hit this area, okay, that 50%. And I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell because we dollar cost average. I'm going to rather say, let's get in positions as we work in this correction, right? Then looking for that downside move, okay? As you can see, price is just accruing sell side liquidity right here, okay? As we're working up here to this discount area, we're looking for price to then come back down to take out the sell side liquidity here. So I think we're going to see a continuous move to the upside as we reach discount, right? And then we're going to see price come back down to take sell side liquidity. So I'm going to go with a sell. I'm selling New Zealand CAD. And if price continues to move, we dollar cost average and we work with that strategy. I think you're muted there, big dog.
Oh, maybe that's a good thing, right? All right, cool. I love it, guys. I love it. I love it. Love it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on right here with the market setting up at the moment right now. Oops, Cameron, go on ahead and mute you. All right, so let's go take a look right here. Cameron just got it on the New Zealand CAD. He sold it at 81.81. All right, that's the number. Really good, 81.81. Let's go take a look at the Aussie CAD right here, and I'm almost certain I'm not going to do anything different to what Cameron's done, but I'm going to look at this a little differently here as well. Let's see here. Gosh. Oh, by the way, just to let everyone know, make sure you guys go ahead and smash the like button on this video. Please go ahead and smash the like button, comment on this video, give us some comments. We'd love to go ahead and follow up on those comments as well. But smash the like button on this video. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Traders Network Club YouTube channel, because we are going to be posting a lot more videos. And make sure you get into our social media. We're going to be doing a lot more posting. We've just hired a marketing team that's going to be picking our brains and posting some information on our YouTube on our social media pages. So make sure you go ahead and follow us on our social media pages on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and we will be going ahead and posting some information there. Just FYI, Cameron, did we just close out a trade? Yes, we did. We just closed out the US dollar CAD. You would have seen it in our Telegram channel. I just got the notification right now. Closed it out, right? Picked up by 20 pips on that trade.
Yep.
Boom, chakalak. Boom, chakalak. Everyone's going to start saying this eventually. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on with the Aussie and excuse me, Aussie Canadian dollar. I do see price moving up towards around this area right here. We got this wave structure forming right here, wave 1, wave 2. We had an irregular flat pattern. price went ahead and tested that level, and we're on our way up towards this resistance. So we got resistance coming over here. Notice that I'm paying attention to the closing price of that candle. And so there's a possibility that price might want to go ahead and suck back a little bit. Let me see here. That's 13 pips or so. Maybe need a little higher rally. Let me see another thing here. This is where the resistance is going to be at. About how far is that away from where we're trading now? About 40 pips. So we got an additional 40 pip rally. All right. So this is when I'm in a place where I'm like, I'm not sure. Now look at the Dow movement. What is the Dow looking like? We're expecting the Dow to go ahead and strengthen in today's trading. Let's see if the Dow did. It opened up bullish, but let's see if it's continuing to be bullish. Yes, it is. So if Dow is bullish, then that would mean that the Aussie should be bullish. The Canadian should be bullish too. So we've got two currency pairs that are strong. Now it comes down to which, and this is based on risk off, risk on, right? So if both of these currencies are strong, then there might be a sort of a standoff, all right? Because they're both trying to fight with a bullish move. So that means that if I look at this pair right here, there might be a place where it's going to start stalling. So I can't see this rally on the on the daily, but I can see it here on the 15. Well, this is actually the 1 hour. And what do I see here? Well, this is the rally that appeared here. So we had, just like Cameron's been speaking about, we've got wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. And notice these retracements are very shallow. And then wave 5 is going to go all the way up here to this 1.27. And we look for price turning around about that 89.63. Now we're trading around about, at the moment right now, close to 14 pips away from that. Okay. So just like Cameron, I think I'm going to want to sell because I am seeing already negative divergence, even though price can move up and maybe another 15 or 20 pips. And then we see here the oscillator is seeing price down. I'm going to bank on the Aussie CAD going south. And so Cameron's already gone and sold. You fast, buddy. You fast. All right. So Cameron's already gone and sold. We got the price at 89.50. That's the price we sold at, 89.50. And we're looking for price to go ahead and move back just to take out, even if it's just to take out the lows down here. Now, again, it could push up another 15 or 20 pips, but that's okay. We'll get into another entry point around about that point if we do. But it doesn't matter if we do or don't, all right? If we do, we'll make profit a lot earlier. But if we don't, we'll see price eventually working its way back down to take out these lows right here. And that's where we'll see another rebound, all right? So selling Aussie CAD right now in the short term is probably the way to go. And we'll go ahead and do that. All right, traders, if you're looking at the back here, you're seeing, Gary, you got a mess at the back here. Just letting everyone know, my whole house has been revamped in the inside. This is a weird thing right here. This is a funny story, right? When you get married for the first time, when you're young and everything, you're both in love and so on. And it's very easy to please your wife, right? You take her out for dinner, take her out for a movie, and she's over the moon. It's like, oh my gosh, what a great, you spoiled her tremendously, right? But now, we are now married 33 years, and in 33 years, now it's about, I've got to redo a whole kitchen, I've got to redo the flooring in the whole house, I've got to gut out everything in order to please her. I mean, what is up with that? All right? All right, just kidding. All right, traders. Yeah, we're doing a couple of renovations here, so please excuse the mess at the back here. We'll have it all sorted out and get in a new setup. You're going to see in a couple of weeks, going to get a new setup here in the back office here, so this is going to be great. And the same thing for Cameron, working on him as well. All right, traders, have a fantastic weekend. Have a blessed weekend. Be safe. We'll see everyone back again next week. Make sure you check out the website, TradersNetworkClub.com. Get into our social media. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And we'll see you guys in the next time. All right, this is FxBigDog. Wishing you peace, joy, and successful trading. Until next time, happy trading, guys.